you very much. First of all, I want to thank you very much for your compassion. And as I listen to you more and more, I realize that, every time I speak to a high school group or a college group at graduations, and I speak at a lot of them, I always tell them, don't mistake a comma for a period. Don't mistake a comma for a period. I was out at NIH, and what I mean by that is so often we think that we have come up with the answers to solutions to problems, or we think that this is all we can do, and then we stop there. I was at NIH the other day just talking to some doctors, and they were telling me, Mr. Chairman, that there were some cancers that a few years ago were considered fatal. And because of innovation, they were now able to call these cancers chronic. In other words, they found gene therapy and whatever to cure them. They did not mistake a comma for a period. We want the post office to thrive. I hear from my Republican friends all the time, competition. Go out there and go the all-American way. And so it's not about unfair advantage. It's about trying to make sure that they have an opportunity not only to right-size, but to do things that will enhance their ability to deliver. Chairman Issa was absolutely right. We want them to stay in a position where they can continue to deliver the mail at a reasonable cost. I mean, if you got an Exxon station, for example, it's not about taking over the ability to sell cigarettes and whatever. It's about something else that they can do, that Exxon station does. I don't hear anybody complaining about that. At the same time, we have a situation where we've got, in your neighborhood and mine, I think somebody testified a little bit earlier, that we're going to have, 30,000? Is it 30,000 various offices and post offices all over the country? And some of them are going to be lost to our communities. You know, what's wrong with, say, a Target or a Walmart or wherever being able to have within their facility some postal services so the very people who are being served now are not left out in the cold or left out, period. And I just think that, we have to be innovative. We've got to help them help themselves. They've already gone further than most folk would go. The unions have been extremely cooperative. And I think we've got to give them a certain level of flexibility and latitude to allow them to be all that they can be. And so they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. When they want to be innovative, we say, you've gone too far. And if they're not innovative enough, you say they haven't gone far enough. And I just, I'm hoping that all this leads to bipartisanship. But I certainly am concerned when I hear those kind of arguments. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.